Hello, how are you this weekend? So we're going to get a weekend message for you. Let's have a look at what is going to be happening for you within the next 24 hours. So let's see, what area of your life are we talking about here? Is there anything exciting, specific or new that's coming in? Ooh, deep diver, diving into a task. So you may be putting your time and attention into some kind of task that has been put before you in your life. Now this might be something that you could have been putting off for a while, or it's just something that you're like, I'm going to dig deeper into that. For some of you, I don't know where I'm getting this from, but it feels like I'm hearing something about accessing the arsehole of the mind, so like going right back into the depth of it, almost like you are really questioning how much you are truthful to yourself, how much you gaslight yourself. You're asking yourself this question of like, what is it that I actually want here? What do I want? So let's have a look into this task then. What is this about and what's going to happen? Okay, so the task is about you actually risking something, like taking a gamble on something. Now this could be maybe something that makes you feel insecure, or it's just really out of your comfort zone. So this task is taking you out of your comfort zone. I'm hearing something about you may get stung, or you think you might get stung. I'm seeing like hornets. Now that's giving off like feminine energy actually. So this could be maybe you have to have a conversation with some feminine that's very maybe intimidating. That's what it feels like to me. And that could be a boss, female boss, or it could be maybe a relationship sort of thing. I don't know what gender you are. You may be male or female yourself, but this is a female that is coming through as what this task could be connected to, okay? But it doesn't have to be. Now, actually you taking this risk and diving into this task actually brings about like a new beginning, a fresh start. It actually really does bring out some kind of truth that you might have been hiding for a little while. And it's almost like a relief once this truth is brought out, once you actually do that. Okay, and we've got Thorazaz here, which is a rune of like, this really empowers an action. It really is almost like when you've made a decision, you've got to go forward with it. It's a very masculine energy coming through on this one. So I do feel that who I'm talking to is more of a masculine than a feminine. You may be a feminine who is sat in her masculine energy at this time. So maybe like, you know, when there's a time to like do things, plan and make things happen, action. So yeah, but I feel like it's more masculines that this message is for. And there's something about you needing to move things around or churn something. You've got to change something. You've got to make some kind of change, which I feel is really uncomfortable for you. But what you are being guided towards, if you were worried about doing this or you weren't sure about it, it is showing up as like it's bringing a new beginning. It's bringing a fresh start. It actually, you know, okay, there may be an element of a feeling of being stung, but I'm going to look into what that is because I keep seeing that. Why is there a feeling of being stung here? Because there's definitely the possibility for something to change. Okay, so there's an anxiety that you have, there's some kind of fear around this. I feel like it's an insecurity, like this highlights or illuminates some kind of insecurity that you have. I'm hearing like shit could hit the fan, or like things could go wrong. So why do you feel like things could go wrong? What does that mean for you? I'm seeing a wagtail or a magpie, like a black and white bird. So black and white birds may be significant to you, especially wagtails. Okay, so the insecurity here, like you see the peacock, like you heard of peacocking, you know, when someone's pride could be hurt. There's something about that. So I feel like that's what the anxiety is that your pride might be hurt here. Maybe this is if you're going to talk to a boss for, you know, a raise or something like that. You know, if you're asking for more money or a different role, or if this is a relationship, maybe you are kind of like about to ask somebody out or something, but you're worried that your pride may be dented if they say no. So there's something around that that's showing up in here. But I can't stress enough, the message is showing as like, you absolutely must take this chance because it's been prepared for you. And it's like something that you have wanted to dive into, I feel, since the beginning of the month. Like you've thought about this or you've been thinking about this. And the star is showing up on the bottom as like this actually could manifest for you, could bring forward for you. But the stag here is reminding me of algae, the rune algae, which is about boundaries. So there's something about you, for now, needing to set some kind of boundaries with yourself in order to manifest this, in order for this to happen. Yeah. And it's like, this truth is slowly coming forward with you, but what holds you back is that insecurity of like your pride being dented. So there's something that you aren't being truthful to yourself about around this, around how this could be. But again, the Three of Wands is like something that you've been waiting for is going to happen, is going to come through. There's lots of birds around here. It's like, that's a long-tailed bird as well. So I definitely think wagtails, or you're going to see like a long-tailed bird. You know, it could be, instead of a pied wagtail, it could be one of those, is it grey wagtails or yellow wagtails? You know, the yellow and grey ones. I don't know whether they're called yellow or grey, but you'll know what I'm talking about. Now, let's see what else do we have for you around this. What can we tell you? Okay. Now, for some of you, there's a financial situation going on. This is how you'll know it's your reading. It's like there's a financial situation going on for you, where I feel like maybe you've lost some money here, or you're lacking some kind of money, or there's a fear around you're going to lose. I've got a kitten too in my stand there. You might lose out on money. There's something about that. This is almost like diving in deeper into this task, taking this risk and revealing some kind of truth here affects you financially somehow. It affects you in being able to receive something. Now, I'm seeing this as like if you detach from somebody here, that you are going to stop receiving money, something like that. Or if this is about the job, then it's almost like you'd have to let go of something that was previously maybe quite secure for you, or an income coming in that you could guarantee. It's something about needing to let go of that in order to take this opportunity on. So take it how it resonates, whether this is to do with love or money for you, because that's basically what it feels like. There's two different collectives. You are being guided to have that courage, even if you feel like the mouse here, even if you feel like you are going to look silly, or, you know, it's not going to go your way. That pride is what is holding you back. That pride is what is keeping you feeling anxious and in your insecurities. But you need to overcome those insecurities in order to manifest this. Is there anything else that we can tell you on here? Okay, yeah. There's something that's saying, if you don't do this, you may regret it. And I feel like you maybe had an opportunity similar to this, where you didn't dive deeper at the time. For some of you, this is actually about you acknowledging your emotional feelings about something, about you allowing your emotional feelings to shine. But some of you, you're on some kind of journey here where something about you is changing or shifting. It's almost like you're becoming more peaceful, more calm, and that's become quite obvious in your energy. Now, where have they gone? Oh, I thought I'd got some Scrabble pieces here, but I haven't, so I'm going to grab one of these instead, because I just want to give you some little bit of information more on here. I'm getting a lot of initial D's, so D is coming through, I, S and P. Oh, and we have the harmonic scale, balance, harmony, music of life. So something about music could really help you with this. I feel like the next song you're going to hear, you could flick through your playlist on Spotify or something like that and choose something. It's going to really resonate with you. It's going to hit home, like the words within the lyrics. So the next song you're going to hear is going to bring you clarity on this, actually. It's going to bring you clarity on this. And whatever this is, I see it fully manifested around March time. Okay, so it's going to take that little bit of time, but I do see it fully manifested in your life. If you just dig that little deeper and allow this, and like swallow your pride, move through your pride in order to overcome those anxieties and the insecurities. If this resonates with you, drop me a DM. I'd love to go deeper into this reading with you. And have a blessed day. Thank you so much.